Megyn Kelly is wrong. Neutrality on right-wing anti-Semitism is immoral. Uh-oh, here comes the hit piece. Megyn Kelly feels like she's getting a lot of pushback for her comments on Israel. Now, she herself is pushing back, pointing out that she has always supported Israel. However, when she says something even mildly critical, she says that she gets phone calls from people who want to come on her show and debate her. All this leaves Kelly wondering WTF is going on. She discussed this very issue with Charlie Kirk himself about a month ago.
The same people who say you can criticize Israel, that's fine, we won't call you anti-Semitic if you criticize Israel, turn around immediately and say you're anti-Semitic for even raising that. I completely reject that.
Charlie Kirk agreed with her. He also feels like the dogmatism on the issue is a little uncalled for. It sounds like Megyn Kelly is a little flustered by some of the blowback she's received, but for good reason, as we shall see. Here's from the JNS, the Jewish News Syndicate. Megyn Kelly is wrong. Neutrality on right-wing anti-Semitism is immoral. Uh-oh, here comes the hit piece. The podcaster and the late Charlie Kirk were wrong to refuse to cut ties with Tucker Carlson and Candace Owens. This failure is poisoning American conservatism. This is from about 4 days ago, by the way. So what's the angle? Is this guilt by association? You're friends with Tucker, so we're mad at you. You're friends with Candace Owens. And this article discusses the clip that we just watched and commented on. The late conservative activist Charlie Kirk joined Megyn Kelly's podcast on August 6th for a session in which both of them griped about the heat they were taking from Jews and Friends of Israel because they wouldn't distance themselves from former Fox News host Tucker Carlson, someone they both regarded as a friend. Today, that conversation is part of what Kelly and many on the far left and far right claim is a debate on free speech. Well, yeah, it kind of is a debate on free speech. Now that Megyn Kelly is kind of just on YouTube and on Sirius, she's pretty much free to say what she wants. She doesn't have to hold her fire or bite her tongue based on Robert Murdoch's preferences. And again, the only question is, can Megyn handle this criticism and some hit pieces? The writer goes on to state that both Charlie Kirk and Megyn Kelly have traditionally supported Israel, but somehow by being upset about the criticism that they've taken, they've lashed out at critics and they've, quote, provided more fodder for an increasingly disturbing kerfuffle that has metastasized since then. Indeed, this is a kerfuffle. It's a lot of drama. Again, the point of the article is not necessarily that Megyn Kelly or Charlie Kirk said something anti-Semitic. The question is, why is she still friendly with Tucker Carlson, and why is she still talking to Candace Owens? That's the beef that they have with her. It's like guilt by association, not to suggest that Tucker is guilty of anything either. But they quote a post that Megyn Kelly posted on X, quote, I have no obligation to separate myself from anyone. I run my own media company and my own show. That is where I express my own opinions, and I will decide what or what not to opine on. If you need me to condemn Candace or Tucker for their opinions in order to listen to me, then I may not be for you. He's a close friend, and she is under pressure. Without gratuitous shots from me, my fight is with the left, not these two. Well, that's actually a pretty good statement from Megyn Kelly. She doesn't care about the pressure. She has her own media company. That's a pretty good position to be in. But I think she's handling that with aplomb. And I can tell you firsthand, conservative media does not brook any dissension on this topic or anything even near it. But on Michael M. Vlog, dissent is perfectly okay. So be sure to follow me right here on YouTube.